Sorry it's so dark. Today's a little grim for me, but I decided to just keep myself busy with another pick a card. And today it is about, what are they not telling you? What do they secretly want to say to you, but they just simply can't? And this is more so pertaining to love relationships. I could make it more general and make it apply to friendships or whatever, but this is more so like for somebody who you kind of like had a falling out with, and you just want to know what they think, or what they really would what they really want to say to you but are too afraid to for whatever reason. So the way I do mine is I do pick a movie energy, and it's the same as pick a card. I have them all lined out here. There's 6 movies I have, and I'll have the timestamps below. We have The Nightmare Before Christmas, Hercules, Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, sorry I'm a Disney fan, and Monsters Inc. So we're going to start with The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is group 1. If you pick group 1, you are The Nightmare Before Christmas. And the theme here is, oh, somewhere deep inside of these bones, an emptiness began to grow. So right off bat, when this person left you, they felt pretty shitty. Like, they feel like shit. If it appears like they are doing fine, they are not. They feel the emptiness when you're gone. They miss you, actually. And the energy and of 8 of Pentacles in reverse is the general energy. And I feel like whatever happened with this person, either they didn't want to make the effort or put in the work into the relationship, or they had no focus or ambition in their life, and this caused them to have no ambition for you. And this got annoying. Or they feel like you didn't put enough work into the relationship. But let's get deeper. I like to call this my little popcorn thing. I'll pick out 5 messages this time, and then I'll go ahead and shake up for one. And these are all channeled divine messages that I have. So all I do, I don't believe in anything in coincidence. Like, it's all divine, take it as it resonates. And then I'll do a shake up. So, okay, there we go. All right, let's get it. So, let's see. This is a karmic partnership. So whoever you're dealing with, this is a karmic partnership. This is not really somebody you may be with for a long time. It's probably not even somebody you're meant to be with, actually. This is someone to teach you a lesson, and maybe that lesson is that, if you're the one feeling empty without this person, maybe you need to look at yourself and try to love yourself more. And this relationship taught you that you need to focus on yourself more instead of worrying about other people, other women, other men. I'm intimidated by you. They are most likely intimidated by all that you can do. And with this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, they probably feel like they can't work that hard and get as much done as you do, and maybe they were jealous of that. Maybe that tried their ego a bit. Maybe they were intimidated by how much money you were bringing in, or the sort of job that you had, or whatever may have you. I feel like you are a drama queen. So this person feels like you probably, when you ever had arguments with this person, it probably was like talking to a brick wall, and it was probably really deep to you, but to them it was just kind of very frivolous and stupid that you guys were even having the conversation. That's how they feel. They feel like you were so dramatic, and this is probably why this was karmic, because you probably are a drama queen. You probably are someone who has anxiety and, probably nitpicks when things don't go your way, but this was here to teach you, like, and this is something that they would want to tell you but are too scared to, because they're intimidated by you, because you're a drama queen, and you'll blow up on them, and you'll chop their head off if you tell them anything. I'm scared you will blow up on me if I come back. So it's like they're reluctant to working on this because of your tendencies. I feel like maybe this is the karma in this relationship. Maybe it's more so not a karmic partnership. Maybe it's more so the dynamics of the relationship are karmic. Whereas, like, you probably have these arguments with them, and it's just like, what the hell, man? Like, they be like, what the hell, man? Like, I thought we were just cooling right now. I am not that confident. The person that you're dealing with has not very much high self-esteem, and you know, this is why this intimidation is just here. Like, they're what they would tell you for real is that they feel like you are just so much better than them, and they feel like it just eats at them. It just eats at them because they're not confident. They're not confident at all because they can't. They have no motivation right now. They don't have any motivation. They're too prideful. They're too prideful to admit how much they appreciate you and how much that they admire all the things that you can do. They would never tell you this because they're too prideful. They're way too prideful. Ugh. I pleasure myself to pictures of you. Sorry if you are like in school, like a little kid or whatever watching this, but this, all the messages I channel get very personal. This person, they beat the stick at pictures of you. Like, no. I'm doing something right now. But yeah, they definitely pleasure themselves to you. They like it. They think you're very attractive, but the thing is they're intimidated by it. You have way too many expectations. They feel like you just do too much. Like, and you probably don't feel this way, group. You probably don't feel this way, group 1, Nightmare Before Christmas, but in all actuality, you probably are a little bit too intense. You probably are. And if you can take anything from this reading, I would say that if this person were to return to you or talk to you, or, you know, I would say firstly, let them come to you because they feel like you have way too many expectations. And when you're sitting there expecting them to do certain things for you, that's where a lot of disappointment happened because you had it all A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or they thought that you did, and they didn't like that because they are not confident in themselves. So how could they ever do something for you? How could they do it, you know? That's how they feel, secretly. But they would never admit that. Alright, so that's it for group 1. So group 2, we have Cinderella. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. So I feel like right off bat, with this group, the person that you're inquiring about, I feel like there's still hope in the situation, and I feel like you kind of know that, and they know that. They see that you're very sensual. They see that you're well established. They see that you're about your money. They see that you can offer them a lot. But, you know, let's look deeper into that, because you don't want to be with somebody who, like, just is attracted to you because you are financially well off or you have something to give them. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep putting your trust into this situation, there has to be some hope in it. But let's get some more messages. Let's get some more. So, like I said, to all the other groups, I pick out random messages. I pick out 5. These are all channeled divine messages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we do a shake to see if anything comes out. Any more? Any more? Any more? Any more? All right. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm a little distracted myself. Okay. So group 2, Cinderella. I loved our combos. I want to reach out. What did I tell you? So this person, they want to talk to you. That's what they would tell you. They loved what you guys talked about. They loved, like, the conversations and how deep you guys got. It's like you guys just understood each other. And there was a lot of stability surrounding the situation. It was a lot of comfort. You felt like you could talk to this person. They probably felt like they could talk to you about anything. I truly only want you. I don't have other attractions. So that's beautiful. This person, if you were ever worried about if they're like off talking to other people, or even if they are, at the end of the day, when it all boils down, all they really want is you. They're not even attracted. They're not thinking about other females. They're not, that's what I meant by saying the energy's right off bat. There is hope. There is hope for this situation. Go outside more. So they probably feel like they were a little bit sheltered in this relationship at one point. They probably feel like they weren't able to go out as much because they were so focused on, maybe they were so engrossed in y'all's connection to where they just forgot to fucking go outside. They was too busy laying up with you. I want to see other people. So, that's conflicting. So remember how I said that even if they are seeing other people, they're still going to realize you're going to have to let them do this. Group 2, Cinderella, I know that sucks. You're going to have to do it, because that's the only way that they're going to realize that they actually care about this connection, and this connection is what matters to them. They just want to see other people simply just to validate what they feel for you. And it sucks, but sometimes I don't know who you are anymore. This person feels like you changed. And maybe they feel like this new person that you changed into is not. It's like they feel like they don't know who you are anymore, and they're trying to figure out, do they need to change for you? That's what they would tell you. Is like they love the conversations, but they are afraid that because of whatever happened between you guys, that they won't know who you are anymore if they were to reconnect with you. Interesting. Once you left, that's when I realized I need you. So this person really felt that shit. And, their heart was grieving, but they still believe that this can work out, even though they're trying to seek validation through other people. And a lot of the times when we do that, it's just simply to confirm our thoughts. And sometimes it is best to just let people do that, because that's the only way that they see it. They see the truth is through being around another energy and being like, ugh, I need my fucking mans, I need my best friend, I need my girl, I need my man, whatever. I'm looking at your social media. So this person definitely is a social media stalker. They look through your stuff. They check on you constantly. Yes, they always do. I feel like I took you for granted. So this person really wants to make this shit up to you. They're hopeful that they can, but they're going through this period of seeing other people. And it doesn't mean shit, okay? It doesn't mean shit. It means it's a blessing for you, because this is the only downside I see in this deck. Let me see. Did I forget something? Yeah, no. So they look at your social media, even though they're like trying to see other people, and they're trying to like understand their feelings towards you, because they think that it's over, and you guys probably had a random falling out, and they probably think you're moving on. They probably think that you're doing this, so now they are kind of in a tit for tat energy where they're like, well, I could do that too. I'm like, sure, I can go see other people, even though I'm not attracted to them. Even though I'll probably just end up using these people or wasting these people's times, because all they're gonna do is be like, oh god, no, oh god, no, I need my other person. But they won't tell you that. They won't tell you that they stalk your social media. They won't tell you. If anything, they'll appear like they're living a chipper, happy life, but in all actuality, they fucking miss the shit out you, and their heart is yearning, and it's trying to fill that void, and they try to talk to other people. It doesn't do shit for them, though. So that's all for group 2. Group 3, we have Hercules. It says, bless my soul, Herc is on a roll, undefeated. So if you picked Hercules, they feel like you are a very strong person. They feel like you, whatever, you just have the Midas touch. Like you can You can do so many things, and they are so fucking intrigued by that. And, you know, they probably would never tell you that because, I don't know. These are things that they would like to tell you, but they can't. They feel like they can't for some reason. So they feel like you're on a roll as far as like your life, your career, you know, they feel like you are just, they probably feel like you're, some of you, they probably feel like you're handling this breakup well, and maybe you are appearing like that, but they feel like you're handling it way, way, way better than them. But, you know, let's just dig into it. So, like I tell every group, I pick from my channel message pile. Nothing is by coincidence. Pick five channeled messages. And then we shake. Okay. What else came out? Alright. I just simply want to be single. So what this person will really, or is trying to convey to you, is that right now they just want to be on their own. They want to be single. They do not want to be in a relationship right now. It's just not, it's not the move to them. I got bored, sorry. So, yikes. I mean, I haven't opened all the messages yet, but I have to say what they would want to tell you. They got bored at some point about the dynamics of the relationship. They probably got bored and started a fight with you just to get out of the situation. Or they got bored and just stopped talking to you and lost interest in, because maybe you just weren't doing it for them at the time. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. So when they left you, when this person stopped talking to you and they ghosted you, they actually went to go speak to other people or started to look at other people and see if everything was like, if the grass was greener. And they will admit this to you. You guys will have a heart-to-heart very soon. You guys are going to have a conversation where they open up to you about, you know, maybe they will open up to you about being bored and, you know, being honest with you about what they want. I want to fix this but don't know how. Exactly what I said. So just because they got bored for a moment, they're going to realize that the grass is not greener on the other side, and that any relationship comes with work. And it doesn't matter who they're with or who they're involved with. They're always going to have to put in some sort of work, and they're going to realize that, and they're going to want to fix this, but they're not going to know how to tell you. So they might not even move at all. I'm scared to tell you my true feelings because you may take advantage of me. So they feel like because you're so strong and you're doing so well without them, and you just, you know, you're probably just inquiring about them because they're being so closed off, because, you know, you're not having your normal conversations or you're not talking. They would tell you that they're scared to express how they really feel about you because you're so strong, and because of how they did you and how they moved or whatever happened to make you guys separate and stop talking. They feel like you would just constantly bring it up. You are too codependent, and you probably were a little bit too clingy to them, which got boring. You know, you probably texted them all day. You probably called them every day, and, you know, to the point where they were just like, is there even anything to talk about? Like, I need to get out of here so we can, like, so I can love you. Our sex life kind of got boring. See, there's this boringness. There's this boringness with Hercules, with this group. There's a boringness that I'm not going to deny that they feel, and that's what they would tell you. It's like they want this, but, you know, because when they left, it was because they thought that they could get something better, but they really couldn't. Granted, in the time your sex life was boring or whatever, they felt like they probably had to do something to make up and break up with you just to, like, have some bomb-ass makeup sex. I don't know. Yikes. I don't know. But when they come back to you, just understand that this person does get bored. And, you know, when you deal with boring people, they do things out of boredom that are stupid. You know, like, it's just like, why would you do that? I get that we are bored, but everyone gets bored. Why don't you go sit down and watch a movie? Why did you have to go start talking to 5 million people that you don't give a fuck about. That's the kind of vibe that they'll learn though. So with group 3 Hercules, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. They got bored. Sorry. They're not going to be bored with you forever. Obviously, they wouldn't want to come back if you were that damn boring. At the time, it was boring, okay? Don't freak out. Oh. Okay, so I already